So I can put this mug right on the internet. Okay, we're gonna talk about shooting, the fundamentals of shooting and how to shoot good. Okay. Very accurately, all of the stuff that you're gonna do, not much of it's rapid fire. So you have time to go through this kind of course of action that I laid out for you so that you understand how to put the rounds on target. Okay. So I got this. Let me share this screen real quick and we're gonna get into the meat and the potatoes of this. Let me do this. Oh man, I can't do that. Hang on. Gotta do this and that. Okay. Can you see that? It looks like some shapes. Unmute yourself. It looks like some shapes.
I can't. No, I can't see anything. It's just a black screen. Oh, no, I got it. I got it now.
Okay, you got some shapes.
Yep.
Okay, so let's talk about how to aim the rifle. So if you got an M4, you can see my cursor, right?
Right.
If you got an M4, this is the front post on the front of the gun. Okay. This is the circle.
Your cursor's gone now.
Can you see it?
No. Oh, now I see it.
It's on the other side, right?
Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. So I got to work over here. Okay. So is that possible? I wonder what's being recorded. It got to be this share screen over here, right?
Yeah,
is it filling up your whole screen, or do you see two slides?
I see two slides right now. It's the one that's like that has the two circles and then the blue shapes on it, and then to the right, it's like.
Let me try this. Let me try this. This is crazy. Screen share. Let's just share. Let's share the big screen. Let's share this screen. You still share the other screen. Killing myself right now. Killing myself. All right, well, we'll make it work. Okay, so let's just do this. Share screen. I did two. Let's do this screen. What do you see now?
Now I see it. Full screen.
Full screen. And a cursor?
And a cursor.
Okay, so this is the front post. This is the rear aperture. Okay, you know what I'm looking at, right? This is a circle.
Yeah, from post rear.
All right, so this is at the rear of the gun. This is at the front of the gun. You want to put that post in the middle of the circle. And you want this, the target, to sit right on top of that post. So there's a couple of different ways you can set it up, but most of the time, if it was a circle, you'd split the circle in half and put half of the target on top of that post. Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm tracking.
Okay, so over here is a different kind of gun sight. You can find them on pistols, some rifles. So the front sight is just a post, it's a blade, and then you have a U in the back. Okay, same principle. Put both sides, put the post in the middle of both sides so that the target sits right on top. Now, watch this. Oh, wait, I'm not in. Okay, so if there's air on this side, right, you got to make sure you bring the gun back over to the right so that there's no air on either side. And when you're first starting out, I tell everybody, like, you got to worry about that. You can't send BBs downrange in our case if there's air on one side of the target, okay, on one side of the front post. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so let's go to my next picture, okay, and then I got to draw one more picture because I forgot my one picture. Okay, so I told you we're going to aim small point of aim, small point of impact. So we're not going to shoot at a big black circle on this cardboard box that we're going to be practicing on. We're just going to take a white piece of paper and we're going to put a little Sharpie dot on there, probably about the size of a pencil. Okay. Does that make sense?
I have a $25.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, now we're going to talk about natural point of aim, and then I got to draw another picture because I forgot it. Okay. So this is natural point of aim. This is you with your two legs like this. You see how you're kind of off at an angle a little bit? So this is your head up here, but I didn't draw your head. This is the gun. It's on your right shoulder. Don't worry about the technical drawing that I mastered, okay? Just know that your feet are splayed like this, and you're kind of at an angle. You're not shooting straight down your body. Your body is turned to the side a little bit. Okay. Now,
Okay.
this is on the ground, prone. You're laying on the ground. Okay. Now here's, oh man. Hang on, man. I gotta be able to draw on this. Let's do this. Hang on. Hang on. I wonder if it's gonna let me because I'm sharing my screen. Hang on, let me do this. All right, here we go. Let's do this. You can still see my dude, right?
Right now, yeah, I can see it now.
Okay, so let's do this.
It?
No, I don't want to full screen it because I can't move it.
Okay.
Okay, is the barrel aimed at the target right now? So this is natural point of aim, natural point of aim, natural point of impact. Okay.
Okay.
Is the barrel aimed at the target?
No, right?
Okay. So watch this. I have to rotate my body until my body's on the target. You see how everything moves? Okay, so this is the trick. Close your eyes, open your eyes. While you're on the gun, close your eyes, open your eyes. Is your gun still on the target? If you close your eyes and the gun moves over here and you open your eyes, you got to move your whole body, feet and everything, to line up the gun. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so if you drop down and the gun's pointing over here and you close your eyes and it's over here, you got to move it back. Close your eyes. You open your eyes. Where's the gun point? You got to move it a little bit more. So you don't move the gun. You move your whole body until it's lined up with the target. Natural point of aim, natural point of impact. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, now I need this. Let me see if I can get a cosine. Okay. Oh man. Okay, hang on. Let me see if I can get this drawn. I need a cosine. Let's do this. I think this is what I want to do. Perfect. Okay, that's what I want to do. Okay. All right, I don't need this line though. Okay. All right, so this is your breath. All right. And this is how I describe it. At the bottom of your breath, this is the top, this is the bottom, your body is at the most still state. So when we squeeze the trigger, we want it to happen down here. Okay. So you're going to pull up here. You're going to breathe in. When you start letting out, you're going to start taking the slack out of the trigger. Okay. Not all of it, a little bit of it. Down here, you're going to pause just a little bit at the bottom of your breath, and you're going to squeeze the trigger slowly. Right down, squeeze the trigger slowly.
So you said we're pulling the trigger.
You're going to have your finger on the trigger this whole time. Let's change that a little bit. Right about here, you're going to start pulling some of the slack out of the trigger. Really, all you're doing is putting some pressure on the trigger. Then right here, you're going to let your air out, and you're going to squeeze the trigger slowly until the shot surprises you. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I'll just have to be.
I don't care if they're talking in the background, Dave. I don't care. Stop muting it. Okay, we're almost done. All right, does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, those are the three fundamentals of shooting well. Without doing anything else, if you do those three things, you will shoot really well. It's great drill for you to do on a BB gun, like all day. Like I learned this when I was 6 years old on a Red Ryder BB gun. And for 3 years, that's all I got to shoot was Red Ryder BB gun until I could hit the aluminum can 10 times in a row.
That's what 26.
Okay, does that make sense, Dave?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what you're gonna do when you get your pellet gun and you go over to your sponsor's house. You're gonna call me a couple times when you start shooting, and I'm gonna watch you shoot via Zoom or via whatever, and we're gonna fix this real quick. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You got any questions for me?
Actually,
No, I'm sure some will come up when I'm at my sponsors and we're shooting, but as of right now, this all makes sense.
Okay, it's super simple. Do I move the gun to the target? What do I move to the target?
My whole body.
My whole body. Perfect. That's one of the big keys. What do I aim at? What am I aiming at? Aim what?
Aim the
Aim what? Aim small,
aim small,
miss small. Did I tell you
miss
that?
small. No, I don't think
I
you
did kind of, but we want to aim at a small dot, right? So that we don't get used to aiming at a big black circle. Aim small, miss small. Okay.
Aim small, miss small.
All right, you good?
I'm good.
You got class tomorrow?
I do, yeah.
Okay, get off the phone with me talking about shooting. Let's go.
All right.
Later.
See ya. Thank you, Jake.
You're welcome.